You know, thankfully, the contract negotiations haven't led to any kind of strike, but, you know, in 1939, that was hardly the case. Now, this exhibit talks a lot about what the workers were going through at this trying time in their careers. Kind of talk to me about that, Kathy.
Well, in 1936, the strikers had had enough, or the workers had had enough, and they decided that now was the time to strike. So in December 1936, they sat down and they said, we're not going to work in these awful conditions anymore. And so this sit-down strike is what really led to the UAW really getting their legs. And these negotiations in 1937, because it happened in December, it led over into 37, forced GM to recognize the UAW. And so for 44 days, the men sat inside of the factories and said, no more. And you might wonder where the women were. Well, the women were on the outside trying to keep their men protected. Right. It was very tense time, and the women were also feeding the men through the windows. There was a time where there was tear gas pumped into the factories.
But what do you think was going through the men's head? You see that they're all you can see that they're all just sitting there. They have newspapers. You know, what do you think was going through their minds? Like, could this be the end?
I think they were wondering what's going on. I mean, they were reading everything they could get their hands on. They were really trying to figure out, you know, did I do the right thing? What's best for my family? Are we going to get fired, or what's going to happen? And so for 44 days they sat inside, and I bet they were really worried.
I bet they were really worried as well. Thankfully, nothing like that is going on right now. And I know, Kevin, you say that I guess you can remember stories?
Lots of stories from the auto industry, but I was told stories as a kid of the sit-down strike because my great-grandfather was a part of it. So thanks for sharing that history with us, Brittany.